Comrades, I've had this kit finished for a little while now, but I thought, why haven't I reviewed this thing? It's time for the HG Zeong review. It's time for the after report. What's going on, comrades, and welcome to another exciting episode of Gunpla Hangar After Report, where today I am reviewing the HG Zeong. Now, the Zeong is from the original series, the series that started it all, Mobile Suit Gundam. This is the final suit that Char Aznable pilots, and I'll tell you right now, it is a crazy suit. Just a really different looking design here. Something totally different than what we're used to. But guys, this kit comes with so many different things. First off, let's talk about the build of this. This kit really didn't take long to build. I would say probably about maybe an hour and a half to 2 hours tops. It really wasn't a terrible build. I think at most I did 3 hours just because I was talking while I was building it. Did it during one of my Gunpla hangars. And guys, let me just show you right now the details on this thing. For being an older model HG, it's still one of the most detailed looking kits, guys. Just really well done. Details are everywhere, including in the Verners and all of those nice little details in the body itself. As you can see, they're just really well done. It comes with a stand so you can pose it. I'll be posing it by holding it today, just so y'all can see it. I would normally do a top-down view with these, but this kit doesn't allow for much of a top-down view. Plus, the head pops off super easy, so that top-down view is not going to work, guys. Just not going to work for the kit that I'm reviewing. So let's go ahead and look at this kit in its entirety with posability first off, guys. We already looked at the details. We got some amazing colors here. You've got this interesting hunter green here, along with some blue, some dark bluish gray, followed by a very light gray here. Again, some yellow kind of contrasting out these parts here. And guys, this is where it gets pretty cool here. I can't wait to show y'all some of the things this kit can do. Again, we get a pretty interesting base stand here. Something you don't get with a lot of kits, but this one definitely deserves it. You definitely gonna need it if you're gonna pose this kit, because it's definitely a flyer. Definitely set up to be a flying kit. But one of the cool things is just how well designed this kit is. So let's take a look at some of the parts here, guys. So first off, like I said, the head comes off because, let's face it, there in that final scene, the flying head, that scene right there made enough alone. Let me see if I can get it to focus there on that head. But as you can see here, even the head's kind of sculpted out a little bit. I don't think I'm messing anything up there by taking that head off just yet. But the head does come off, leaving us with the torso here. We have these amazing arms that have pretty good range of motion, but however, I will warn you, parts will come off, and they'll come off pretty easy, like that right there. That I got to get back on. There we go. But that just slid off of there. It's an older kit, so some of these parts are going to be a little loose on here, just from wear and tear and the age of the suit. But it has a pretty good range of motion. We can get the arm all the way up. You can turn that arm inward. Again, you're going to lose that shoulder if you move it too much, though, so be careful with that. A little glue may have tightened up some of that shoulder there, but I'm not gluing the armor on this. Just to kind of show you all that shoulder joint there, the way it plugs in. Just a simple ball and polycap and peg system. Just like that right there. And again, no legs. This kit is a leg-free kit, but what it makes up for without too many joints there is we actually get one of the few HG kits with posable fingers, guys. This thing has posable fingers all the way through. The hand does rotate inside that gauntlet. Let me see if I can show you all that real quick. And as you can see there, we do get a good range of rotation there. Just really cool. Great design. I really do love this kit for its design there, guys. Y'all might be asking, why am I being a little quiet today as well? I'm filming at night, actually. It's like 1 o'clock in the morning. I've been up for a long time, so I just figured I might as well go ahead and film while I'm up. But guys, it was a very fun build, and here's some more of the fun details here. If you look at the head, we actually do have some nice little rockets there that help kind of propel that head as it's flying away from the body. Cool thing we can also show off here, and I can't wait to show that off, is that the arms do come off. We do have this little bit of arm here that's exposed, and that comes in handy here in a little bit. The arms do come off for posability and for the neat little feature that this has here, and I can't wait to show that. Now, as it sits on its torso, it does have a rocker joint there, and that's about it. There's not much going on there. The Verners do move quite freely. You can pose those in any direction you want to, and it'll kind of work well with the kit there. So you can see there that even the big ones here are really posable. Guys, it's hard to do this because the camera is mirrored, but just a really beautiful kit, guys. Like I said, detail wise, this definitely hits home with being a better detailed kit. And I'll launch the head off again. So I'll show you basically some of the peg designs here. We do have this little peg here. That's going to come into play here in a moment. I'm trying to remember how this works out. Whether that goes, I think, yeah, that goes into the hand here. Oh, I pulled the whole hand base out too. There. Alright, so with that being said, to put the arm back together, that plugs in super simply, not too difficult at all. But say you wanted to pose this kit with its specialty items here. Again, this kit's a little loose, and I've got parts coming off just from them falling here. But even the head has a pretty good little swivel to it as well, so we do get a little motion with the arm or with the head. So showing off this special accessory we have here, as you can see, they give us 2 pieces of copper wire here with 2 little plastic pieces to plug in, and that is for the arm here, guys, because this arm does something really cool. I'm going to go ahead and get that plugged in so we can see that. So as you can see here in Mobile Suit Gundam, Zeong's arms were pretty posable, or pretty projectile almost. It was one of the few suits that had like a extendable arm in a Gundam series, and unfortunately with the joint on this kit, it's not going to stay up. That is a bummer to me, because I mean, think of the posing you could do. You definitely need a stand to pose that, just because it's so heavy on that wire. But a good way to pose it would be, like I said, a clear stand just to kind of hold that up. But as you can see, this kind of gives you that effect like the arm is floating. I'm trying to show y'all that in a better way here, but unfortunately I don't have really anything bright behind me other than, well, okay, that's gonna come off. So again, older kit, you will find parts are gonna slide off, parts are gonna come loose. It's okay. That was what we got with some of these older kits. But really, that's the only major accessory we get off of that. There's nothing really different other than these. A lot of parts that do come off super easy, and not for any bad reason there. It's just the design of the suit definitely allows for some of that like playability. But both arms are set up with this projectile system, so it's a really cool design, and I really liked the Zeong when I saw it in the anime. It's really cool. Just to show y'all how this works here, so most of your Gundams do come with a peg base here. This has actually the right size peg base, so you can stand it. I usually stand mine either way, with the V facing out or the V facing back. Just depends on how much room you want, how much of the stand you want to see, especially with this kit, because you can use that, and this stand allows for some different angles there that you can get that you wouldn't normally get. Like you can have it tilted back and doing the typical like Zeong like flight mode there, or hover mode, or like I remember there were scenes where it would be kind of like tilted back, like it was, just seeing it in different poses and all that. Again, it's the stand comes in handy for a lot of different things and a lot of different poses that you might be wanting to work with. No real major complaints other than I wish they would have secured this head on a little better, because I mean all you got to do is just barely rock it and it's coming loose. It's just the older peg system is not that great. Shoulders are also another complaint here. I would love to see an updated shoulder on this. But other than that, everything plays out well. Build-wise, there was not really much of a struggle to build this. I ran into a couple of problems, but it was just me getting too far ahead and not reading the instructions. Typical. That's typical of me, though. But as far as it goes, this kit's a beauty. Like, there's nothing really significant about. There's no significant flaws with it. Just like I said, that major. The only thing I have here, and this is a minor for me. This is a minor because that head's supposed to come off. Is that as I'm trying to pull it off, no, it doesn't want to come off, but you can take the head off here to kind of take a look at it as well. Another thing I wish is we could have got like a movable movable mono eye there, because I love the mono eyes on these kits, and a few of them do come with movable parts, but not often. And some details, maybe getting a few more detail pieces, maybe some stickers to put on here to kind of make it pop a little bit. But those are things I can get on. I can get those things third party or aftermarket, and really kind of make it shine. Again, no real major complaints on the kit other than just a few small things that I pointed out there, but they're manageable. It's nothing too bad. So, yeah, that's the kit in a nutshell, ladies and gentlemen. Alright, comrades, that's it for today's video. I want to thank y'all so much for watching. Make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe. Y'all can follow me on all of my socials. There is a link tree in the description below to take you there, as well as to my merch shop. Go snag some KVG merch to help support the channel, guys, by clicking on those links. Also, go check out my wonderful sponsor, WW. Makes an amazing energy drink that doesn't leave you feeling jittery. It doesn't leave you feeling like just nasty or, overwhelmed with, like, the amount of sugar that you might be having in one day, because there's 0 sugar, 0 calories, and it's got a patented neurofactor that helps you focus, helps you stay comfortable, helps you stay just composed. And guys, it is delicious. There are so many wonderful flavors out there, including the Beach and Peach and Dragonade, 2 of my all-time favorites. And they have a hydration formula out now known as the Monkey Madness. Go snag you some of that stuff, guys. But before you spend all your money on W, save some of your money by using my coupon code KouldBAYNE at checkout for 10% off your purchase. Again, that is KouldBAYNE for 10% off your purchase. Well, anyway, comrades, that's it for today's video. I want to thank y'all so much for watching. Much love, and das vidanya.